Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Wesley, and we are back. Durante is here. Durante is about to tell about everybody in his life. If y'all don't see his background, and he got that bill going. So who knows?
They
Y'all better check y'all back. Y'all make sure I ain't done nothing wrong. And then
they scared me, so everybody getting snitched on.
hey man, you look like you're eating good.
Brent was there. Wes was definitely there.
Well,
They offered me bail and probation. That was it. So I'm sorry, y'all.
what the meal is? What the meal looking like?
Long John Silver. So I'm not.
Oh well, go on snitch then, man. I understand.
Get the fuck out. I know good, bro. Let me tell you something. If you ever walk into a place and they say we offer you Long John Silver's to snitch on me and Brent, I'm jumping your ass. You're gonna end up in where I was at today. That's what the fuck you gonna end up at.
Yeah. Well, you know. Yeah, Brent is on to see you, man. Brent, how you living?
It's Tuesday, man. We here.
Absolutely, we are here. We making it through another one, and yeah, Durante, man, how you doing for?
I'm good. I'm out here making money.
Yeah. I'm sure they offer you a little reward for who you snitching on. Yeah.
It's you. I told them that deep freezer you and your dad had. I told them what was in it. Yep.
Okay. That's fine. It's gone. Deep freezer gone, baby. Ain't nowhere to be found.
Don't worry about it. We got pictures.
You ain't got no pictures. I'm sure whoever stole that deep freezer is well, it's probably still working, to be honest with you. But whoever stole it is living a great life. With some good chilled meats. That's about all that I can tell them.
You gotta figure it out.
I hope you help solve the crime. Anyway, well, fellas, Durante. So earlier before the show, you said you was how far south are you heading? I don't want you to say in the city or nothing like what state you going to?
Oh, just an hour.
Okay. You staying in the state. Because if you come back near home, you're gonna feel like you still up there come this weekend.
I ain't look, I talked to a couple people and they were saying my mom texted was like,
oh yeah.
My mom texted me, it's like it was her last text ever. And I'm like, Mom, it's just snow, bro.
Son, I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know.
Don't worry about it. Usually she put emojis and stuff. It was just a hey, don't know if you heard.
Trouble's coming.
We're supposed to get 8 to 10 inches of snow. Me being up here, I'm like, yeah, but now I'm like, wait a minute. Huh?
Nah, bro. I tell you right now, last I heard for here where we at Lynchburg, baby, they said we might get 20 plus inches. Numbers you ain't heard of around here.
No, I'm serious, yo.
Like, and some of it's supposed to just be in one day. It seems like it's gonna be a 2 to 3 day event potentially. But your mom and them, they might just get some ice and stuff too, so they might have other problems.
Yeah.
But
so, fuck y'all. Because we might get double that. So if y'all getting 10, we getting 20.
No, because I think it's coming from the south. Yeah, it's coming from the south, so I don't. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna get none of that.
I'm about to go down to Florida.
Well, that normally is a good place. Now I don't know what Florida
gonna fall off too.
But I heard that Georgia might be getting rocked. So if Georgia getting rocked, first of all, in Georgia, if Georgia get any amount of snow, they can cancel Easter, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Christmas, and all the rest of the holidays in there.
I told Mary who watches the show, I said, if y'all get that deep of snow, them kids ain't going back till next MLK Day.
Yeah. I definitely.
That's tough. Yeah.
Sure, they're gonna be out for a week at least.
Brand, you about to 10 inches? Y'all getting canceled because they hear about it. Then 2 more days because they see it.
Well, I don't think they got to worry about this. On current projections with the Weather Channel, all right, we got 1 to 3 early Saturday. That's normal snow for us. Durante, here's where your ears are going to perk up.
Yeah, here you go.
Saturday night. Saturday night.
Come on.
90% chance of snow.
Come on.
Accumulation of a foot or more just Saturday night. It's going to snow some more on Sunday too. So we could get 1 to 3 that morning. Okay, so let's go on the high end. We do some quick math. Well, we know that 3 is the max they claim in the morning. If you have a foot or more, that's a minimum of 12. Okay, we already at 15, and we ain't even got out of Saturday.
15.
Sunday, they said potentially in the morning, 5 to 8 inches of snow in the first half of the day. Okay, and then the evening still has some more snow with about 1 inch expected at the end. So I told y'all 15.
I don't put 2.
They said 5. They said 5 to 8. So all right, let's go to the max. Okay, so already we at like 22. Right? I
don't put a foot on it.
And then you put an inch, but we looking at almost 2 feet of snow, Durante. So you said that you thought you was, you forgot, but you went up there and then it was like the weather thought, hey, Durante is up there. Why don't we mimic the weather up there, head home for him, so that way he can.
This is nasty work. I ain't never seen anything like this before.
Yeah.
If y'all get that, don't call me.
Oh, I won't.
Hey, Durante, you just go look. Well, first off, the vertically challenged people like myself, I'm gonna have to just start clearing snow early on Saturday. Else I ain't gonna ever be able to get out because snow will be taller than me.
Y'all gonna have to. If you got dogs, hey, pray for them. Because you got dogs and you let them out, pray for them. Because they're gonna be in that.
No, they're gonna be on top of that, bro.
No, they're gonna be under it. No. They gone.
I assume the snow will be somewhat hard packed. I'm assuming, so I think they'll probably be.
Yeah, no, but that's nasty work. I ain't.
Yeah. Hey man, but I was already planning on doing what Brent talking about. I didn't mess around and ordered me a new shovel off the Amazon. So I'm already ready because I was like, I could use my old shovel. It's in serviceable condition, but I was like, you know what? I think I want to get a new one to document this situation. And it's gonna have a nice little metal tip on it, so I'll be able to get down into that grass, so I can like clear a nice little path in the yard. Because I noticed that my old one, it don't get down as good as it used to. So, yeah, I don't want none of these.
Well, while you spending money, you might want to invest in a plow version too. That could be your cleanup one. You might need one.
I know you got one of them.
It work like a dream. Yeah, I do. It work like I get behind that thing. I'll be out there. Hey, I'll be out there like Homer Simpson. That name again is Mr. Plow.
But I'll be honest with you though, Brent. Any shovel that I've ever had, I've always turned it into a plow when it's this much snow. So it don't matter. It's gonna get the job done.
I know that, but Wes, we done established already. We're not getting any younger.
We ain't.
I like a shovel I can get behind it. Don't require no additional locomotion on my part. I just get behind it and just walk by regular cadence, and I just move snow like it ain't nothing. Ain't no real back work to it. I just push it. Listen, y'all don't understand. I'm past the point of like shoveling like up on and then tossing. We just get behind it. I'm like the truck. I literally just push it. I get to one side, he over there. I come back, go the other way, back and forth across the driveway.
So my other problem is this. See, the way that my yard is set up, it's going up. It's going up a slight incline. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm pushing anyway. Because from that door on up to where the SUV is, a slight incline all the way up there. So yeah, if it was the opposite direction, you know what I'm saying? And I'm coming down here. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead on and just let everything do its natural working thing, and we can just go and push down. But unfortunately, I got to go up to get to where I need to go. But that's okay because I'm finna start early. Ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, I'm clearing early and putting some rock salt out, and at least while I'm awake, Durante, I'm gonna do like scheduled removal. I'm gonna just go out there because listen, and I told him I'm too old. I'm too old to move 2 feet of snow. Think about it. That thing said, I tell you, when it get dark, Durante, it's a foot go fall. Now I'm gonna clear the little inches that come in that first part of the day, but if a whole foot fall, presumably I'm gonna say like this while because I might if it ain't completely frozen, I might go out there and make a pass or two before I go to bed at night.
Oh, I know.
Because here's the thing, I'm not. Well, I ain't got nothing else to do because I'm stuck here on the property. But I mean, listen, I'm too old to go out there and move 24 inches of snow all in one day when I'm ready to finally move. Yeah, when I'm ready to finally move, right? Like even if it's 6 inches, right? 6 inches, that's a lot easier to deal with than the whole 2 feet of snow just sitting there. Hey, cuz, and that ain't even counting if the snow, like drifts. Because like the way my house is set up, I got a carport. The snow likes to drift, so sometimes it could be 6 inches in the yard, but the snow drift make it 8 close to the house. So I'm up there like trying to I'm gonna be out there early, Durante. I ain't got nothing but time. I got one really bad championship game to watch and one real interesting one. So I ain't got much happening this weekend.
He said, which one's the bad one?"
Well, let's get into that. Actually, let's go ahead and break that down real quick. All right, so we ain't gonna hold y'all too long with these NFL reviews. I guess we could say.
Except for one. Oh no, except for one.
Okay, we'll do that. Well, we'll do that one last. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're going in reverse order, shall we say?
Technically,
all right, I'm just gonna go in order. Forget this.
Yeah,
anyway, the Rams defeated the Bears 20-17. Caleb lost his magic. He couldn't get it done at the end of another game. Well, I mean, technically he did, but in overtime, didn't really work out as planned. So the Rams defeated the Bears. What y'all think about this game?
I told you. Well, Durante, do you have something first before I?
No.
Oh, okay. I told y'all last week the Cardiac Bears can't be the Cardiac Bears. That's how they lost. You listen. I understand Caleb what made that throw. That was an impossible throw. It was a prayer. My man caught it. They went to OT.
I mean, Brandon, hold on, Brandon. He didn't just catch it. It landed right on him. Now, don't say it landed right on him.
Well,
he had to catch it right. Hey, Mark, hold on. Mark Andrews had one land right on him and he missed it.
Well,
yeah. And here's the other thing. You can't tell. I'm not saying he didn't put the ball in the vicinity. I'm not taking away from Caleb Williams' ability to put the ball in the vicinity. He's a professional athlete, right? So I expect him to do it. And he's he's not Dan Orlovsky, right? So I expect him to be able to put the ball in the general vicinity of his receiver. Okay. What I'm saying is, Wes, if you ran that play with the same pass rush 10 times in a row, he might make that throw and the receiver might make that same catch 1 out of them 10 times. Now, did it happen in the game? Yes. And I told y'all in real time after it happened, I said, that man did all that magic. He did all that magic. And I understand interceptions happen. I understand, it's the way the game works, all that. He did all that magic to will him back into the game for him to throw the game away in overtime. If you play, and that's the thing, the Bears start out unnecessarily slow. Then, and like another team we're going to talk about later, you have to dig yourself out of a hole. Winning football teams, I'm not saying winning football teams don't get down. Greg, if you're watching, sorry, 28-3 is always in my mind, okay? But they also had the greatest of all time playing quarterback on that team, right? You're not facing that kind of challenge, but what I'm saying is you can't put yourself in a hole, particularly in the playoffs, and hope that you could beat a team that's also a playoff team and come back and beat them. Now, for the Bears, it worked out just enough time was left, just enough for them to force overtime. But had they played with the same force that they played with in them last handful of drives through much of the second half, they probably wouldn't have been down and needed a last-second prayer throw. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was a skilled throw. He put the ball where it needed to be. It was the right kind of throw. The receiver still had to make a play on it. So good thing the receiver didn't give up on the play, thinking the game was over. But at the end of the day, it was still, no matter which way you cut it, Wes, that was a prayer. Caleb Williams was hoping that man could catch the ball. I think he was probably as equally as surprised as we were. Now, did he think he had it in him? Sure. I mean, he's confident. I'm not taking that from him. But that's Wes. That wasn't a standstill. Let me throw it. That also wasn't like he was falling back off his back. Like he was like, please God, let this go in the end zone and let my man catch it.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Wait.
So I mean, now this could be a step for the Bears. They done got this close to making it to the conference championship. I hope they can build upon it. We shall see if Caleb them can duplicate their success this year, but my suggestion to them would be try not to start the game so slow, and then you don't have to put. Because the other thing is, there's a lot of pressure on your franchise quarterback, right? You tell him go put the Superman cape on, and that's kind of difficult because not every team you're going to be able to play that way. So if you live by the comeback, you die by the comeback, and unfortunately for the Bears, they died by the comeback. They just they just had to have some free football to do so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with. But I do find it interesting that the way that ball landed was, they talk about Aaron Rodgers and his throws. That was one of Aaron Rodgers' slings. You know what I'm saying? And they got there, and they give Aaron Rodgers all his credit. So I just want to give Caleb his credit in this light, I suppose, because y'all say I don't give quarterbacks credit. I'm trying to be nice, but
I mean, but to be fair to Aaron, and this ain't to take away from Caleb, Durante, I'll let you shoot your shot in a minute because formulate your retaliatory strike. While you do that, Wes, but the difference between, and I'm not taking up for Aaron Rodgers, the difference between A-Rod and Caleb Williams. Aaron Rodgers would make that play, and that play would win the game. That catch, that's ball game. We're not going. No, most time we're not going to overtime on the Hail Mary. We're going home. Night. Turn the lights out. Hey, y'all get up out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. That's it. I mean, so I see what you said. Like to have the heart, the fortitude to stand in there, to buy enough time to. I'm not taking away from his skill. It takes skill. It takes talent. It takes poise to stand there with these dudes running in your face. I'm not saying that what I am saying though is you would look at that throw different if they won the game. And I hate to say that, but if you think about it, that colors it. It's a great play. I'm not taking nothing away from Caleb. And all of that is on him. He had to make the play except the catch part, which the receiver had to make. But the other piece is it still was a heave and a prayer. He just thankfully had enough skill, enough talent to put that thing right in there. And I'm not saying Aaron don't either, but again, Aaron normally say, did they catch it?
Yeah, night. My thing is too, because I'm gonna get this, because I critique all quarterbacks. I give my props when it's due. He still threw 3 picks.
Yep.
So he still threw 3 picks.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it's just you can't win the game like that. I know a quarterback that threw 5. I know.
We know.
I know a quarterback that threw 4 this weekend. I know a quarterback last year that threw 4. You can't win games like that when you're giving it to the ball. Giving it to the defense and the other team. Like it just doesn't happen. But am I taking away from how he performed that day? No, heck no. Like balled out, did the best he could. Caleb, come back next year. Like not going to take away how this season has been. Him and Ben Johnson are a great. Like Ben Johnson allowed this man to play his skill, to play how he plays. And if you didn't see that, again, I don't think you watch the same football. But shout out to the team they have. Bears will come back next year. Rams, I need y'all to do me a favor. Actually, it don't even matter.
All right. Well,
it don't even matter.
All right, let's roll on to this next game because I really do think that I don't know the old school Madden cheat codes got turned on or something. I don't know. It was wild. Anyway, the Texans got beat by the Patriots 28-16.
Hey, you talking about Madden cheat codes?
This is randomness.
CJ turned. I'm sorry, Wes. I got to shoot a shot.
No, go
CJ turned into your boy.
Wait, what boy? Hold on.
Justin Fields. CJ, now go back and watch some of them passes. I mean, there were some plays where CJ was like, he had a guy out in the flat. CJ just put the ball in the dirt. In the dirt.
I don't know, bro. And this, I'm keeping the same trend. Just want to know that 4 picks does not save you a game, and you don't win. You can't rely on your defense.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out why you're trying to throw
certain
this
stuff is coaching. Certain stuff is coaching because Justin Fields is a what? Huh?
Justin was afraid to throw the ball in general. He won't throw an interception. He just was not going.
So he turned into Justin Fields.
He turned into Justin Fields. Well, go back and look at the throws, Wes. When you get just go back and look at. I don't mean the pressure throws. The pressure throws are pressure, right? So you're trying to hurt and get the ball. That's deer in the headlights. That could be any quarterback that is feeling the pressure and got hit a couple times. I'm not saying that. There were plays where he would roll out, like the play I'm talking about in particular. He rolled out, so it was like a bootleg kind of. Yeah. They had a man in the flat. He put the ball in the dirt. I watched Justin Fields do that against the Dallas Cowboys, the worst pass defense in the NFL this season. And he put the ball in. He played. I get the pressure part. I'm not taking that away from him. What I'm saying is that there were times where the pressure, they didn't send the house. And the line did their job. And in those moments when the line did do their job, CJ Stroud still came up short. I don't know if he was seeing phantom ghosts. I don't know if he was hearing footsteps in the dark. I don't know what happened to him, but he looked like a shell of himself for much of that game, with or without pressure. I don't know if the pressure psychologically got to him in the first half or the second half, but he just didn't look right. I don't know. To me, he just didn't look right, and he was putting the ball in the dirt when he won't throw interceptions.
Yeah, now like I said, I don't disagree with that. I'm just feels part, but we'll leave that part alone. Anyway, yeah, it was an awful turnover field game for my mans. It was just, but I mean, it's just a lot of these games. It seemed like nobody actually wanted to win, but they won. You know what I mean? So
somebody said when Nico Collins out, CJ Stroud, who? I was like, damn, come on, y'all can't do CJ like that. Which I mean, again, you throw picks. You don't win games.
Yeah.
You overthrow people. You don't win games. People like to talk about last plays and these plays and stuff like that.
I got you. Just gonna get there, okay?
I'm talking about the Texas game. Literally, people talk about, this and what?
All right. Anywho's, the next game, the 49ers street sweepers got swept off the field by the Seahawks.
Hey, why you keep talking? I don't like that. I don't like these words. Street sweepers. I don't like this shit. Why you keep calling them that?
Because they compose the people that were working the street sweepers in San Francisco. They really pull people off the road, man. Anyway, it's not a hint of that. The score was 41-6. It was terrible. It was awful. It was not great. The 49ers got it wasn't the best game.
For everyone that is wondering, I'm not the type to be like, yeah, glad y'all at the playoffs. Like, I'm only like, I'm just, hey, I was hoping for a good game. Y'all didn't give it to us. I'm like, dang, all right, well, stuff happens. Life happens. It's just funny how people, when they lose, and it just goes into other things I've seen this weekend too. When people lose, it just seems like now that's not the team you were talking about. Now it's like all of a sudden, yeah, we beat y'all, and look at the injuries we have. Then all of a sudden, well, look at the injuries we have. It's crazy how the tone changes for certain things. It's like, we came out, we beat ourselves, against y'all. I gave y'all a good game. Y'all did y'all thing. I ain't gonna say we beat ourselves. Y'all beat us. Fuck all that. Y'all beat us. Good game. Y'all do what you're supposed to do. Then all of a sudden, when you get blown the fuck out, now it's, well, look at the injuries we have. We had Fred Warner and such. It would have been a different game. Of course it would have. Yep, of course it would have. So, and it just go, like I said, it's just how I seen a lot of games this weekend. It's crazy. Crazy how that works. But shout out Seahawks. They playing ball. Oh, anybody that's a Minnesota fan, how y'all feel about dropping Sam Darnold? Okay, all right.
Well, but the worst part is, Durante, they didn't just drop Sam. They dropped Sam and thought for some reason J.J. McCarthy was going to be their savior. And it's the most diabolical setup I've ever seen in my life.
Man, Sam Darnold looking like, what you say? Oh, all right. I mean, I did at the beginning. I was like, I don't know if I could trust Sam Darnold. I felt like Wes talking about some. I don't know if I could trust Jalen. And the reason why I have to go off evidence of what I've seen. I don't know what evidence West goes off of, but anyway, I have to go off evidence of what I've seen. Sam Darnold has been in moments where it's like, he sees ghosts, all that stuff. Cool, get with whatever. But he's played good this year. I gave the man props. I said, bro, he's balling. Can he do in the playoffs? And what is he doing? Even if he get, and now let's put it this way: if they get to the championship and just don't make it, and it's a good game, and he played his heart out, hey, it's still a good season. I know the of course the end goal is Super Bowl, but it still shows that hey, I can be here as a quarterback. Got my props. Now if he goes out, throws 9 picks and no touchdowns, then I'll be like, okay, there's where he folds at. All right, got it. But yeah, or overthrow. No more.
We'll get there.
Wait, what? What? I'm just, bro. All I'm saying, I'm not even saying anything crazy. I'm just
All
talking
right,
about
okay.
We no, you're not talking crazy. We go. Don't worry, we're gonna skewer. Don't worry, there's plenty of quarterbacks get skewered this week. Oh my god.
And speaking of everything that Durante wants to get to, here we go. The Buffalo
Why is it? Why
Bills.
am I pointing it out?
The Buffalo Bills went to go
Wesley did
visit
it.
the Broncos
He
and
did it.
got huh?
I'm the wall behind me. I'm snitching. He did it.
Oh, okay. They 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 got beat 33-30 in a game that should not have even been that close. But for whatever reason it was. Durante, go ahead and talk to me.
What are we talking about?
The Buffalo Bills and Denver Broncos game, and a game that really should have been that close, but it was. Talk to me. Why was it? Why should it not have been that close?
Um. Well, you know, when you have the best team in the NFL, the best quarterback in the NFL, um, games like that shouldn't be close. Um,
Not what I was
but
getting at, but
you
okay,
know
go ahead.
what?
The best team in the. I, I'm okay. Go ahead, Durante. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm just
What?
who telling you these lies?
What? I'm saying what I have seen
Uh
all
huh.
season long, all playoff long, before
From
the
who?
playoffs, from football fans.
Okay.
All right. So when you play the best quarterback in the NFL, right behind Patrick Mahomes, um,
Oh, that's
arguably,
interesting. That's interesting.
arguably number two, arguably top five. Um, you supposed to win games. When you have the best team, even with mediocre wide receivers, because when you lose games, they're mediocre. But when you win games, look at the team he can carry. And y'all had a top 10 defense. And your corners and your safeties are also top 7. You shouldn't be where you're at. Or excuse me, you shouldn't be where you're at, and that's Cancun. So when that is said, I'm trying to figure out what else went wrong. Or I'm trying to figure out what's the excuse now. Well, that was a catch. That was this. I don't care about that because what I say about our game, I say, hey, if Philly would have just came out the third quarter and played football, we would have been fine. Now let's go ahead and come to this game. If Josh Allen didn't forget how to play football, fumble, interceptions, overthrowing, there's other stuff in games that people like to overlook and then pat somebody on the back. He's doing everything he can. But then when CJ throws 4 picks, we have a big ass 4 right here with his face right here. But Josh Allen, bottom line, we want to hide that, make sure he's hidden. Tired of it, bro. I don't mind Josh Allen. I like the dude I always give him props. Dude's nice. He is top 5 quarterbacks. But when he comes to the playoffs, what happens? That was a touchdown for I think it was Knox he threw it to. I can't remember. It was Knox or Kincaid, but it was one of the tight ends. A touchdown and he overthrew it. If any other quarterback would have did that, any other quarterback would have did that. worst quarterback in the league. Why is he even in the argument of top 10? Such and such. Well, if he had better receivers and if he would have ran the route, he would have like stop making excuses for the I think 5 turnovers that he had. There's other stuff in the game that he did. I'm just saying, like Denver's a good team. Their defense, good. It was just one of them games where it's the NFL. You're playing an NFL team. But if you got the best quarterback and you keep saying the season, we got the best team by defense, we got the best team because of Josh Allen, then your excuse is, well, we got mediocre wide receivers that can't catch. We can talk about that later. I'm gonna let Brent get his off. It's just I'm tired of just y'all keep picking and choosing when y'all want to put people up, bro, or people down. It's annoying, bro. It's childish. Like we never done this before until things change with making people's feelings feel good. Like it's just annoying, bro.
You might be on to something with that one. I think about the early 2000s, and I think about obviously Tom. I think about Peyton. I think about a Big Ben Roethlisberger, right? Like we talked about those guys because they were all what? Winners. The ultimate winner. Now, listen, Peyton didn't go to a Super Bowl every year. Peyton was at one point in his career was a turnover machine. But once Peyton Manning figured out how to find his way to a Super Bowl, and obviously Tom was there a lot too, right? So maybe Peyton would have appeared in more if he wasn't always facing Tom Brady before he could get to the top of the castle. But he managed to beat Tom, and so they kind of But if you think about it, you go back, right? Like no offense to Josh Allen, I'm not saying like he can't be a box office, as Byron like to say. He's not box office. He can't be box office. I'm gonna tell y'all what I really felt watching Josh Allen this weekend. What I felt at times during the season. Josh Allen is a slightly bigger, slightly stronger running Dak Prescott.
Can you explain how?
I'll give you two.
I say how because, but you know what? Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off, but I will explain for the people. I'm catching it now. The only difference is he makes it further in the playoffs than Dak, but they the same person, so they twins.
Yeah, I would go with that. They only make it further because Jared Jones ain't there to burn things down before they can get that far. If you look at the last several years of the Dallas Cowboys offense, right? And I know Dallas Cowboys is dysfunctional. Don't worry about that. Put that aside for a moment. They start games slow. What do the Bills do? Start games slow. And then what did they ask their quarterback to do in the second half of games? Put on a Superman cape. Go out there and be that dude. Now, what does Dak do? What do we say that Dak does in these games that should be must-win games for the Cowboys, whether it's to get into postseason or you now in the postseason and you are playing the San Francisco 49ers or you're playing, some other team? What does Dak do? He folds up, right? Oh, he might have by the end of the game because he done tried to fight the team back into the game. He might have almost 300 passing yards. He also got 4 picks. And you could make the case Josh Allen is a regular season MVP. Fine. Josh Allen has been further in the playoffs than Dak Prescott. Fine. I'll concede that. What postseason hardware does Josh Allen have that Dak Prescott got or don't got? Oh, that's right. It don't matter. He plays 1, 2, 3 more games of the postseason. And Durante, I'm with you. Before we could say, the overtime rule did him dirty. Oh, there wasn't enough time. You could score first. They fixed that. What's up, Durante?
They fixed it because of him. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. And you know what his record is after that? It's like 0-4. Since that rule changed for him, he's 0-4 for his own. It's a Josh Allen rule damn near. And you can't even win with your own rule.
And here's the other piece.
God damn, Bobby.
I told y'all last week, if Josh Allen was going to do something, This is the postseason to do it. I know their path to the championship would have been rough because they would have had to win every game on the road because they just eked into the playoffs. I got that. That's fine. But if you that guy, now I'm not saying you could lose a game because it is a team sport, so I recognize that. Yeah, but you cannot be that guy and be the main primary reason your team lost the game. You managed to get the game back to a point where if Denver don't kick the field goal, they lose the game, right? If you had played with that sense of urgency and some thoughtfulness with your playmaking decisions, you probably would have beat Denver easily. The turnovers is what allowed Denver to keep y'all at arm's length, and then in the second half, you got hot, and then unbeknownst to all us, Bo Nix got hurt late on in the game. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. Well, we'll talk about that if we talk about our preview for this upcoming week. That's why I tell you the games will be trash.
That was at the end of the game, though, Brand. We ain't nothing to talk about there.
But what I'm saying is, just like we talked about with the Bears, had the Bears had that same sense of urgency earlier in the game, you don't have to have fourth quarter heroics. You don't have to have fourth quarter heartbreak because you would have done the little things all along the way. And I'm not saying you won't throw an interception here or there, but after the first interception, you got to be like, okay, cool. I got to make sure when I let this thing go, is my man or no man, right? I'm reading the coverage. If it ain't there, put my head down and run, throw it away, roll out the pocket, throw it away. Josh Allen has been in the playoffs every season since 2019. It's 2025. It ain't because he ain't got experience. We are Wes ain't said much about him tonight, but we all agree that he's talented. Okay, so the talent is there. Okay, so the only thing we have left is the mental piece of it. When it's go time in a season in which he had the least amount of competition that had experience in his conference, everybody left in that conference that was playing quarterback in this weekend's games, all are youngsters compared to Josh Allen when it comes to the postseason. Even CJ, who's been there, right? But CJ been there once. I just told y'all Josh Allen been there every year since 2019. At some point, and I know they fired the head coach, and if you was going to fire him, you should have fired him a few years ago when the defense could stop nobody. But when Josh Allen's out here throwing all these picks, sometimes you just have to look and say, Josh, what happens? I used to feel this way about Tony Romo a lot. What happens? Why do you have to become a crazy gunslinger at the wrong times? Especially early in the game. I get fourth quarter, you're trying to win the team back. Okay. The game is still happening. We got 2 more quarters to go. Why are you slinging the rock like it's about to be 000s in the fourth quarter? Like, hey, if you don't catch this pass, hey man, we got to pack it up. Go.
Well,
like that's.
Oh, go ahead.
That to me is what is Josh Allen. Like, I can't just be like, oh, okay, he a great talent. Oh, okay, well, they just got a bad. Nah, bump all that. We don't give Jalen Hurts that. We don't give Dak Prescott that. I know I shot shots at Justin Fields and the Jets quarterback earlier, but we give very rarely do we give other quarterbacks that kind. And I've talked about Lamar, so okay, nobody be like, oh, I told y'all Lamar played worse in the postseason. I proved the stats earlier this season. I talked about that. All right, so I hold all of them to a high standard. Josh Allen played, and this year there were many games where Josh Allen just played like hot garbage. I know he's white. He got married. I know he got a baby on the way. Josh Allen this season has been wishy-washy all season long, and the wishy-washy has showed up at the worst possible time for them in the postseason.
Do not disagree. Now, I will say this. It won't just the interceptions, by the way. It was the fumbles, too. Let's not forget, because y'all, we're talking turnovers here, but he had a lot.
I said 5 turnovers.
I know, but Brand was highlighting the interceptions. We got to talk about them fumbles, man. He out here loosey-goose with the ball. That's your bigger problem. I mean, interceptions are a problem, but
he trying to pull LaShawn McCoy.
And then you got to think about what I'm saying is that, like, if either team was playing how they should have been, neither team should have been in the game. Like, neither team. Let's just be honest.
Huh?
Neither team. Well, obviously one of them had to be in the game, but one of them should have blew one of the other ones out.
Oh, yeah, I don't disagree, but the Broncos to me are like I know Sean Payton, but this they first year of real success in this rebuild, so they figuring stuff out. Like, I expect them. I know I'm not taking up on West. I expect them to have we almost got game, because they are new to the scene as they're currently constructed. The Buffalo Bills don't have that because they've been there. I just told y'all they've been there.
Well, they've been there, but not all of them have been there. So I mean, there's that too. I'm just saying. Not that I'm giving any excuses to the Bills at all. But, you know, they like Mike said earlier. You know, they had a good receiver, and you know they shipped him off down to the Patriots. You know what I mean? Like, they've been like chipping off pieces and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mike
so,
who?
huh?
Mike who?
Your boy Mike.
What is why that number? I didn't hear or feel him walk in. That's crazy.
This your man's Mike. Get him.
Mike, I ain't seen you in a minute. I just hit you.
But go ahead, brother.
No, I just don't like the whole less. I don't know.
Now, what I also want to highlight is, you know, because I just confirmed this. Josh Allen has had some suspect games throughout the season with interesting completion percentages and stuff. So it's quite interesting when you really look at the numbers and then the fumbles. You know, the fumbles with the turnovers. Sometimes it's not like this is his first time on this scene with these things as well. So.
Another thing too, while I'm at it, we can talk about the catch that wasn't a catch for people that don't understand what a catch is.
Yeah, boy.
Brant, how you feel about it? I'm just asking.
I was with y'all. In order to complete for those of you who are unaware, let's give some details. For those of you who are unaware, Brandon Cooks, former Dallas Cowboy wide receiver, well, NFL journeyman. I'm gonna go with that. Probably better and more apt thing because he done played for 11 teams. Late in the game, Josh Allen threw him a dot. My man caught the ball. Well, my man attempted to catch the ball. Now, for the life of me, I know that Brandon Cooks is not the biggest dude, but Durante, I'm gonna tell you right now, if the ball had got in the bread basket with me, I had to Mike Tyson this dude before I let that ball go. I'm not just. And so, for those of you unaware, the pass was made. Brandon Cooks attempted to catch it. He actually had it within the first pieces of what we would call possession. As he made his way down to the ground, or as he was being tackled by the corner that was defending him, the corner ripped the ball out from it in a fluid motion. So he wasn't down by contact because he didn't complete the act of catching the ball. And the interception stood as it should have because he did not complete the act of catching. Now, had he made the catch, landed on the ground, was there for a beat, possession, control, the offensive player gets the benefit of the doubt. They would say it's a catch. So both of them were jockeying for the ball on the ground, right?
Because that's a loose ball. Like, and people don't understand when it's still in the air, like a tip drill. Or no, it was not even, I ain't gonna say tip drill. The whole Aaron Rodgers, everybody was like, okay, so Aaron Rodgers isn't a catch. Aaron Rodgers had the ball, went down to his knees, and then was grabbed, but he already had possession. So then once he went down to his knees, he's considered down. It got ripped off. That's why it was a catch for Aaron Rodgers. If anybody remembers that play against the Ravens.
Also, let's be clear. Both at the time had become receivers, and they both at that time, when they was going to the ground, had hands on the ball.
So it's not a full catch because it's still a loose ball.
Yes.
And people are like, well, it's in his possession. It's not because it's
in their
still moving
possession.
around. It's in their possession until somebody comes up with it fully. That's not a catch yet. And moved out with it. Boom.
Right. Or the whistle is blown and they still both have hands on, because they will give the benefit to the offensive player if both players have yes. So had he went to the ground, not letting the ball come out and go with the defender, him and the defender are jockeying for possession of this ball, because this is a ball game essentially. You think about it, like this is a momentum shifting. Brandon Cooks holds on to the ball, even if he doesn't actually like rip it from the defender. If they blow the play dead, they're going to give him possession. It was the fact he never possessed the ball solely, and because he and the defender did not continue to possess the ball co-equally when the play would have been blown dead because down by contact, he therefore never established any sort of legal standing, I'm gonna use the term legal, for it being an actual official catch.
And let's put it this way: if you know sports, you can tell by players' mannerisms and how they walk off the field, walk in and walk back to the huddle if they fucked up the play or not. Brandon
Oh,
Cooks knew good and hell well he didn't catch that.
yeah.
Every single player, I've done it before where I'm like, yeah, that was on me. Every player has done it. I'm not putting myself on NFL pedestal at all. I'm just saying every person that's played sports has been in that situation where it's like you can't play it off. It's on you. He knew that he didn't make that up. So when I looked at him and he came off the field like, yeah, that's on me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a catch. But then somebody tucked around and said, well, they let I forgot what game it was this weekend, but they was like, well, they let that be a catch.
Devontae had a catch that came out, but Devontae had, to me, his knee was down, but he had actual what I would call possession of the ball, even though the ball came. It takes a split second, but that made a difference. And again, Brandon, you're right. Brandon Cook's body language told me everything I need to know because he looked defeated. It'd been one thing if he had scrapped with the dude, like so
he's
he
like,
does a little
fighting back and forth and coming to
right.
the rep. I'm like, oh, hey man, he might have a case. But that man got up and was like, he already knew. Like you in a game like that, your emotions gonna run high. You gonna be pissed. Like ref, what you doing? You know what I mean? Some look at Tre'Davious White. He was mad as hell through the helmet through the ref. Not saying that Brandon Cooks would have did that, but your emotions run high. If you know you made a catch or you know you did something and it wasn't right or wrong, regardless, you're going to have some emotion. That man had none. It was just kind of like, I fucked up. You know what I mean? So yes, that told me everything I needed to know. But again, these are people that watch football. I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Yeah, they are. Also, Mike wanted to tell you to stop trying to use that hat to impersonate a hairline.
Oh damn, that's tough. That's tough.
I just wanted to put that out there. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna text this nigga now. Hold on.
All right, so now these games in the books, everything's over. Scores are finalized, and now we go on to some championship games.
Never mind. I ain't gonna do it.
Hmm?
I ain't gonna rip them no more because people gonna think I don't like them.
Oh, me? What
No.
did I do this time? Oh, Mike?
No, Josh Allen.
Oh. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Is it wrong for people to cry after a game?
No.
But
is it wrong to make fun of certain people after a game and we pat other people on the back?
Where you getting at?
Because everybody get to work. I'm not the media people. I can't help you but them talking heads on TV. All of them got to get to work. You F up, you get to work. I don't know what you want from me.
No, I mean, I'm not knocking Josh Allen for crying because that's emotional. That's different. But I ain't seen the meme of him yet. But when Joel Embiid cried, we out here putting memes up saying he's soft. Mind you, do I like Joel Embiid? Not that much. But I understand him as an emotional NBA player. That last shot goes in from Kawhi. You didn't think it was going in, bounce in. Of course you're going to be upset. I'm not going to knock a man from crying, but what I'm knocking is how we treat certain people when they cry.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, Josh Allen got the media protection, as you already know. That's the problem.
Caleb Williams, he was still a fucking team. Still a team just about, I think. And we sat here and
we did not do none of that.
Well, not we, but people sat here and drew this man down the road.
Yes.
For going to his mom and crying. And he was a teenager, I think still. I think he was 19 still. Oh no, he was 20. But either way, his emotions ran high. He went up there, held his mom and cried. But now, he's trying so hard. The team he has is just mediocre. If we had this team, we would have been far. Shut the fuck up. Because y'all sat here all fucking season.
In that game. And during the game.
In that game. And now all of a sudden, let's pound. Now, again, I'm not making fun of Josh Allen. That man can cry. Hey, that's emotion. I'm cool with that. I'm just tired of the picking and choosing. That's all.
Yeah.
I ain't seen the meme yet, but I'm making one. No, I'm playing. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm just saying, as soon as Joel Embiid cried that one year, it was memes all over the place. Oh, he's soft, man. He need to grow up. He ain't no crying in sports.
Yeah, well, these is a bunch. Never mind. Anyway, I ain't gonna talk about them people that be talking like that. That's not a hidden up there. But yeah, everybody already know, and we just gonna point. This is what we trying to point out. If y'all didn't catch it, Josh Allen has media protection. They love them some Josh Allen, so they make excuses for him no matter what he does, even though he had statistically on paper one of the worst playoff games out here in these streets. And
it was about as worse as Justin. I ain't gonna lie, Justin. That 4 picks last year, that might sweep down in the rug. I ain't gonna lie. For you to be a number one quarterback to some people's eyes, that ain't number one quarterback to me. I'm just throwing that out there.
And he was a direct cause to his team losing and his opponent scoring points to beat his team. Because as I said earlier, let's be clear, and you might call me a Patriots hater, and that's fine, because y'all know where I live. Y'all see what's on my head today. Anyway, but that's not a hidden nor there. He was a direct reason why the Patriots won this game, because the Patriots really won't kick in or doing too much noise either. Let's just be honest. Game nobody wanted to win, but somebody had to win. Anyway, so next week the Broncos are more than likely going to beat the Patriots, despite the fact that they have the quarterback that nobody know about. And we're going to see what happens with the Rams and Seahawks.
I can't say his last name. Fuck, that's what I get.
Wait.
Yeah, you ain't never heard of him?
Hold on, but wait. Wes made a prediction. Wes made a prediction in his statement. Now, Wes, I'm gonna disagree with you, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna say. I just said we're gonna see how the Rams play the Seahawks, but yeah.
So Wes is saying right now Broncos. He said Broncos. Wes is saying Broncos because he said the Patriots not gonna beat them.
Yes.
You don't think so?
No.
Durante, here's the thing. One thing for sure we know: the NFL love a good story. These people love a good story, and they done already started the hype train back up because they started with,
Nick Foles, bro. This nigga, this motherfucker had all that. Hey, they weak with a backup quarterback. I said, Nick, shut the fuck up.
Nick,
well, and that's not, and Nick's not being fair to himself because, to be fair, though Nick was a backup that particular season, they beat them. Nick at one point was a starting quarterback for this team, before he left the team and came back. So, and I was telling Wes, I said, to me, I know it seems like semantics, but that matters. If you were the starter at any given point, that means you were the dude for a while, right? And sometimes the confidence in knowing you are the dude, even if you are no longer the dude, that makes a difference when you have to step in. Because he's playing with house money. He's like, well, I know what it is to be the starter, but this ain't really my job. I'm playing with house money. I'm loose. I'm free. It's an organization I know very well. That's a different thing than, I know I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. And I know we could make the case Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe. I recognize that.
No.
But
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. Nick Foles was a different thing, and the team rallied around him, some of them because they were former teammates. They rallied to him in a way that is often very difficult to duplicate with a backup. Other than Tom Brady filling in for Drew Bledsoe, okay? And I don't mean like randomly win a game, because they always toed out Jason Garrett winning a game to secure the number 1 seed for the Dallas Cowboys in the black and white days of old and yesteryear, okay? You give me another backup quarterback that comes in and galvanizes a team, and they go on a tear, and that dude is just as good as the dude in front of him, and I'm going to remove the easy one that's hanging in front of y'all with Steve Young and Joe Montana.
No, I'm just saying we ain't Nick Foles. Now, come on now. Nick Foles ain't been the guy on any team ever for an extended period of time.
Nick Foles was a starter. Durante, am I wrong? Was Nick Foles not starting in Philly? Am I wrong? Yes or no? I'm not saying he's the West. I'm not saying that he was
down. Oh no. All right. Yeah. Nick came in, started. Yeah. Well, fuck. You good?
No, I'm very good. He ain't never been the guy.
The fuck does a starter mean?
Starter mean? I am confused.
Justin Fields the guy for y'all.
Yeah, but yes and no. He might be the guy for us. We don't know what they're gonna do next season because they talking stupid stuff. I want him to be the guy, but also I want.
Did he start the first game of the season?
Yes.
Did
He
they?
was the
Oh,
guy.
right. That's what I'm getting.
Them niggas
I'm
looked at him and said, "Hey, Justin Fields, you're the starter. You're the guy." I don't understand how that's not saying. Now, if you want to take definition and run with it and say he's the guy, like that dude, no, it's saying for your team.
For
They
your
look.
team.
Now we know your front office is not smart.
No, they're not.
All seriousness though, they look to say, "Hey, you are the man for this team that we see." They looked at Nick and said, "You are the starter." Yes, he was the guy.
Yes, and Wes, I'm not saying he's a superstar. Please don't take what I'm saying to say. I'm saying
I think that's what he's doing.
Right, but I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, but you don't have to be okay. I give you an example. You can have a person at the job, right? They may not be the best, the very, very super best employee, right? But they're a good guy and people like them, right? Something happened to somebody's job. Maybe they go out on a leave, something like that. They step in and fill in, right? It's a guy everybody knows. Maybe he left the company, came back, which is something I could kind of familiarize myself with a little bit. Comes back. Now I'm not the guy, right? But if I come back and in a moment, in a temporary situation, hey, I'm filling in for somebody else, and the people trust me, they like me, they believe that I can do the job, they're going to rally to me in a way that they might not if I was a guy off the street, right? Because at one point they knew me, right? So we had a pre-established relationship, some of us, right? Mm-hmm. I come back, I'm the feeling. They know I'm not replacing the other dude. But for these handful of games, because I'm the only hope they got left, because the third string guy definitely don't know what he doing, right? The old guy is back. Is he A1 top tier? No, but technically our starter won A1 top tier. He was good, but he won A1 top tier. And I'm not trying to shoot shots at Carson Wentz, but Carson Wentz we never really got to see what Carson Wentz could be because injuries and things messed him up. So it's hard to say what he would have been had he not got injured. But I'm saying they knew that eventually they were going to turn that team back over to Carson. But they had a guy that had familiarity with the organization that at one point was a starter for them, had won them some games. They said, hey, we playing with house money. We're not supposed to be here. We'll ride Nick Foles' coattails, right? Nick Foles do it, he do it. And what did he do? Shock the world, beat Tom Brady. The only other person that can say that they beat Tom is one Eli Manning in the Super Bowl.
Damn, y'all got the worst timing right now. Y'all got the worst timing right now. Don't bring up Eli Manning. It's a dude that's a Giants fan. He probably in the chat right now. Well, he's watching. He literally just hit me. Was like, "Oh snap, I got you." Yeah, that's the worst time. Now he about to brag and all this, and he asked me today, "Do we have a game?" He an Ohio State fan. Fuck turn. Anyway.
But I'm just saying, like Wes, I'm not saying he's a superstar. I'm just simply saying Nick Foles is a guy that the team could trust in a way that you might like. I'll give you an example. Cooper Rush, when he was on his team, the team knew Cooper Rush.
Case Keenum, bro. Case Keenum when he went off. I mean, he.
All I'm saying is we never mind.
Let me guess. Why you sound so defeated? Why is that?
I'm leaving it alone. I'll leave it alone.
Brent, we got
He's a glorified backup, man. I'm just saying.
Okay, that season, yes, but he was a starter at one point for the team. He had previous history with them. Sometimes that matters.
He was a backup on the team for Vic, and then he got the job, and then
that's just like saying Derek Fisher is just a role player on the team. That's true. Derek Fisher's a role player on that team. You know how many rings Kobe got without Derek Fisher? Big fat zero. Not a single one. Not a one. I'm not saying he's Scotty. I ain't never said that. Won't never say that. But Kobe Bryant has 0 rings without Derek Fisher. Not a single one. Sometimes you need them little dudes, even though West say they may not be that guy. He just a fill-in look.
No, I don't have a problem with what I'm just saying. You're giving him a little bit too much. You're giving him a little too much. That's all I'm saying.
The man is a Super Bowl MVP. I hate Durant.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's us, bro. He hates us.
It has nothing to do with y'all. I'm just saying, oh my God. I wish he didn't play for the Eagles. He played for another team and did the same thing because I had the same statement. It didn't really does. Eagles don't come into the equation. It's just
you know what Nick Foles did. Hold on, I got the perfect thing to close it out, and we can move on to Westbrook. I got the perfect.
No, all about y'all. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it alone myself.
All right,
y'all can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot mine. Then I'll let you shoot
yours. Batman, please get this motherfucker, please, bro.
I'm gonna say this. Right. You know what Nick Foles did? Something Josh Allen only dream about: win a Super Bowl and be the MVP.
Game. Josh Allen still the guy. All right. So how about this? Case Keenum comes off that season. Even though he got beat by us, he goes to the Redskins. They say, hey, you're the guy. But he's a glorified backup. But you're the guy. Is he still a glorified backup or is he a starter?
Well, let me ask you. Let me ask it to you like this: what other team believed in Nick Foles and gave him the ability to be that guy?
The Jaguars, but then he got injured.
And then
that nigga was, oh my god!
hold on. And then, no, I got you. And then he went back home to Philly, and he did something that the Cowboys ain't done in a long time, that the Jets ain't done in a long time.
Hold on, what? No. That was after when he got the Super Bowl. He left after.
He got ejected. Brent, and
why did they get ejected? He just won the Super Bowl. He gonna go get that back. I'm not mad at him. I'm joking. Hold on. That was God told me leave Wes alone.
No, you got me, man. I mean, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't Nick Foles. Maybe I just don't know Nick Foles well enough. Nick, I ain't gonna cut your
that's
game.
Brad logic. That's Brad Johnson logic, though. Think about it. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl, and they kept giving him jobs. But like, could you make the case that Brad? But here's the difference.
I'm letting you follow your own logic. Go ahead on. Go follow.
No, hold on. Here's the difference. No, here's the difference. Brad Johnson didn't show off in his Super Bowl appearance. He wasn't the Super Bowl MVP. Warren Sapp was.
Mm-hmm. But come back to Brad Johnson.
What are you trying to say right now? I need to hear you say. I want to hear you say it. I'm trying
to let Brent complete his point about Brad Johnson.
Nick Foles. I'll just put it like this: Nick Foles better than Brad Johnson. Nick Foles better than Trent Dilfer.
Okay, but
what are you trying to say? Like, what you
trying to say?
Oh, you want me to finish the okay. But I mean, he seemed like he had less opportunity, it would seem, to continue as a starter. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
I mean, well, that's the same story for Aaron Rodgers. If we want to be honest, you think about it. They keep giving Aaron Rodgers jobs, but Aaron Rodgers ain't been Aaron Rodgers since like 2 seasons before he left Green Bay. And I mean, that ain't shots at the Jets or the Steelers. And let's just be honest. We ain't seen A-Rod in like 6 years.
I mean, I don't discredit that.
We started seeing him a little bit. Gradually, just a little.
And it's the same thing with Russell Wilson. Like, if you look at him, they keep giving this man a job. They keep giving him a job. I'm like, you're not the Russ we used to know. Y'all stop paying this man. Like, Russ, I respect you. I understand you had a great career. You're going to be a Hall of Famer, most likely. Here's the thing. You're not that dude no more. And if you're unwilling or unable to go into your little backup role and be that, you should probably hang it up and maybe go into coaching to do something different. This ain't the job for you no more. Aaron, you're too old. You looked old the last time I seen you on the field. This ain't the job for you. Now,
but their body of work. I mean, and I'll give you Nick Foles and his MVP and his Super Bowl. Okay. But the actual body of work lends them to keep getting jobs. Nick Foles ain't have the body of work. Besides the Super Bowl, he ain't got that body of work to really show people. Hey, never mind. I don't know how we get to Nick Foles. I don't know. We're gonna leave that alone because I don't want to. But anyway, just saying. But maybe, like I said, maybe I'm discrediting Nick Foles. I apologize, Nick Foles.
But hold on. But essentially the story. You want written is the storyline where the Broncos win. That's what you said. You said they go win. So you basically turn an old boy into Nick Foles. But I'm here to tell you, they don't. I'm quoting Draymond. They don't love him like that.
Even Nick Foles don't even believe in a backup. Apparently, he can't pay. I guess he's saying I just got lucky. I don't know. That's not it. Nothing. I don't know.
I would be surprised if the Broncos managed to win this game, and it's because of their backup quarterback. I'll be surprised if they manage to win the game because their defense is good and they run the ball well. Then that's a moot point. Then the system won.
I never said they were going to win it because of their quarterback. I never made that statement.
I know, but I'm gonna be honest. There are times where Bo Nix makes things happen that unless this backup dude, unless he got something that I haven't seen previously, he ain't no Bo Nix, and that's gonna be a problem. And then And that's a problem across the league. And oftentimes, again, I said the thing about Nick because they could galvanize behind the guy they know and they trust, and was a starter at one point for them. It's a little different when you take a guy that, hey, the only reason you here is because we need somebody to back him up, and the emergency quarterback ain't hitting him nothing. We just got to have a guy.
All right, well,
I'm just saying. I get the feeling. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a rematch of Seahawks Patriots or Rams Patriots, but I think we get into Patriots. That's just my 2 cents. And Wes, I'm sorry, I know AFC East, I know, but I think they just said, okay, Josh Allen ain't it. Okay, we're going back to the Kraft House. It's something in there.
So Durante TC said, "Go Giants." Also, he said, "Who do you guys think is the best defense left in the playoffs?"
Gotta be Broncos.
Yeah.
No. Actually, no. I can't even say that. Damn. Seahawks. But then it's like, do we say that with the fact that no? Seahawks.
Well, I'll tell you what. I tell you what, Durante, I'm with you because I kind of feel that way too.
Kyle Shanahan can do shit.
I think if the Seahawks find a way to contain the Rams, it would have to be the Seahawks. And then I would say, if they contain the Rams, I don't care what come out of the AFC. The Seahawks might walk, as long as Sam Darnold don't turn back into a pumpkin and he don't get hurt, they might walk the dog on whoever they play.
I hate to see it.
I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Yes. Yes. But it's also what you said about what you were initially going to say about Broncos is why I think Broncos going to beat the Patriots because, I'm just saying. Anywho, well, we got more football to tune into for those of y'all that are football lovers and are ready to see more. With all that being said, I was talking to y'all last week about the struggle meals and the tomfoolery of struggle meals. Hold on a second. Can you talk about Lamar and Josh Allen? Why does the media protect Josh Allen so much? I want to hear you guys perspective before. I tell you what, we'll talk about Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson next week. We're gonna get off football a little bit, and we're gonna get to because we don't want to bore people too much.
I told T, you came in late because we was talking about that. My fault.
Yeah, but we'll dig into that in particular a little bit stronger about those two next week. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. I'll add that to my notes. But anywho, so we were talking about struggle meals, and something came up on a post. This dude was talking about ramen noodles, right? And he was talking about drinking the juice. Y'all drinking the juice from ramen noodles?
Where'd you see this at? Hold on, Brad. Where'd you see this at?
It's on Instagram.
You a nasty motherfucker. No, this all right. Hey, I'm gonna ask this question. When you sick, have you drank the juice from chicken noodle soup?
No, I don't like chicken noodle soup. It's nasty to me. I don't know why people have it.
All right, Brent, have you drank the juice from chicken noodle soup? Would you drink the juice from ramen noodles?
Can I give you a counter statement before we get into it? Wes doesn't have. I need to give a statement because y'all need to understand. This is Wes doesn't do hot. No. I gotta explain to Ronte. Yes, I drink the juice at the ramen because it's ramen noodles. Now I ain't drinking like excess juice, but normally I have a little bit of stuff in there. Like if you do the cup of noodles, there's that in there, and if you flavor it up or whatever, you got some seasoning. Listen, that don't matter. You got to understand why Wes is saying what he's saying because the man is maniacal. This man don't like hot liquids. So when he makes ramen, y'all, if he gonna make ramen, he makes it like to the instructional T so that there is no juice really. I mean, there's
I don't follow the instructions. I came up with my own measurements to make
sure. That's right. This motherfucker goes in and puts 18 different seasonings and just throws the fucking pack away.
Well, I do that too, yes.
But not just that, Durante, he limits the amount of water in it so that when it's fully cooked, there is now the ramen has moisture to it because it's ramen, but there is really not the extra, even though like it might just be a teeny weeny bit at the bottom. there is no broth or anything left in Wesley's bowl of ramen. Wes, am I right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so Wes thinks it's preposterous because the rest of us who've been making ramen, like the instructions are like, no offense, Wes, like normal functional people, we normally have soup. And so now you might not drink all of it, but you might drink some of it if it's in your bowl. Wes don't operate like that, so he thinks it's weird. I don't think it's weird, Wes. It's not like drinking hot dog water.
It's close. It's basically the same thing.
No, it's fucking not. Hey, yo, you gonna piss me off. Hey,
wait. I want both of y'all to explain why it's not.
All right, think about it like this. Chicken noodle soup out of a can. What's other soups? Give me other soups. Those have actual and man, actual why we saying juice. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I'm just here someone get fired.
Broth.
I think I'm cutting out. It's probably me.
Broth, if you will.
Broth.
Okay.
Am I back?
You back? You fine?
You're fine.
Okay. All right. It's the same thing, Wes. That don't make sense.
No.
All right, going to Panera and getting soup.
I don't do soup, so I don't do.
Okay, so but you just don't make no sense to me. I know. Because you sit here and do we do normal people stuff, and you just come out of nowhere left field. Yeah, this is nasty. That's normal. That's normal. People like Wes, you're not used to it because you grew up backwards. So what the fuck made you?
I want to ask another question. I'm gonna tell you why it's not the same.
Boy. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, tell me why it's not the same. Why is it not the same?
Ramen noodles. I'm gonna ask a question to get to my point. Ramen noodles. Where they make them at? Where did they originally? Where does the dish originally come from?
Oh, probably some Asian country, I assume.
Okay, right.
One of them.
Okay, let's go with that. Okay. When you look at ramen made authentically, whether it is in Japan or some other place in Asia rather, or whether you have it like at an Asian, establishment here in the United States of America, when you get ramen in a bowl, right? Mm-hmm. Ramen in its authentic way that it was made from the people who invented the dish, okay? Not we reconfigured a dish to fit our personal profile, which is certainly your right to do if you buy the food.
Yes.
What I'm saying is the original way that the dish was presented, it comes with the broth in there. Now, normally they have some other accoutrements with it. So
yeah, it comes with a whole egg and stuff.
You have eggs, you'll have bean sprouts, you have a lot of things. But what I'm saying is, Wes, it is a cultural dish that we've been co-opted to make into a quick, easy meal in some way. It's obviously not as dressed up and things, but it is essentially an approximation of that. Well, if the original dish, right, had broth with it, its intention, at least unless you stylize it as your own, is to have some level of broth with it. Because if it doesn't, then I could argue that maybe it ain't ramen. You just eating noodles. You calling them ramen, but it's not stylized like
I'm having ramen noodles. I'm not having ramen broth and all the
French onion soup.
Yeah,
you would eat that too. I'm just throwing off on now. Mind you, I'm not throwing it back like a shot, but sipping the contents from after a ramen noodle. Yeah, but
y'all slurping broth out here. That's why just.
Hey, yo, I hate the nigga that talk to me. I don't like the way you talking to me right now. I don't like the way you talking to me.
Look, I'm trying to figure out what Wes gonna do when we get old, because after a while, even if you buy
dentures, we don't have this fucking shit parade, bro.
Oh, they're gonna have to go. Okay, he could be fancy with it. Okay. So Durante, you and I gonna be in there eating our little soup and thankful to have a bowl of soup. And this man gonna just be eating puree.
I'm gonna be in there with Jello time. This nigga.
I'll be right there with you, Durante. Right there. With
this motherfucker gonna be like, "Hey, let me get large jar silvers." That shit parade. I swear. Small nasty motherfucker, man. Like damn, bro.
Hey, somebody agree with me, I suppose.
Hello, TC. You don't understand, TC. This man don't eat French onion. He don't eat no kind of soup. He don't do hot liquids. He don't do hot tea. He don't do hot coffee. He don't do no kind of liquids hot. Period. This man don't eat cereal. I don't know what he got against things in liquids. I almost wonder, other than water, do he like liquid? But that ain't my business. He don't like, y'all don't understand. This is a nuance. The man, okay, TC, you don't know. You maybe this is like maybe your first or second time watching. TC, this man don't like bone-in meat. So like if it's chicken. No, I know, because TC needs to understand, because he said French onion soup and you didn't really address it. You just kind of moved past. I need him to understand y'all are not together. We're not listen, like Mary realized the other week. Y'all are not together. Don't all that noise.
They say we're not together, but they'll be agreeing with 80% of the stuff I be saying. I'm just saying.
Dog, the only people that's together, you and Mary about close the same. Like y'all both eat boneless wings. But
according to her, we die.
Her taste buds is a little bit more broad. I mean, she eat dino nuggies too, so I mean.
Speaking of Meredith, she said it's absolutely not the same. Ramen water has a purpose in being there. It has seasoning, and hot dog water is just there. Hot dog water only exists because someone boiled a mystery meat. Were you boiling noodles? Anywho.
That ain't no mystery.
I mean, you can always season your hot dog water.
Like up here, I just choked the shit out of you because you said you have the audacity to look at me and say it's the same because it's hot dog water. Like, bro, you can't say that. At least the ramen, it is dried noodle. All right, it's dried noodle. Hot dog, we don't know if it was a. If we don't know if it could be processed frog. It could be processed deer tail. It could be processed raccoon foot. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, Frank. Like that.
No, they tell you it is. TC says some people just picky, but no hot liquids. That's different. Yeah. TC, I'm different.
TC, I appreciate you. And Meredith, I didn't out you.
No, that was Durante. No, that was Durante. He outed her. Because you outed me, and then Durante outed her because we just.
Well, he just said dino nuggets, but he didn't actually drill down on not the bone. He just said she eat dino nuggets like.
No, he said she don't eat bone. He brought that up before.
Did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Meredith, I tried. I don't know. Listen,
I'm just saying, no. You slandered me, and Durante slandered her. It was a group slandering. Okay.
Well, it's only slander if it ain't true. If it's true, it's the truth. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, like.
Anyway, Meredith said, "All right, now don't bring in the bone and meat argument. I'm not for that slander." It did. TC said, "Have you watched?" Oh no, I guess I clicked the wrong thing somehow. Have you watched the video? Yeah, how the hot dogs are made. Yeah. They do a lot of things.
I beg the ever finest pardon. As you sent me. No, I sent it to damn yo. I ain't gonna put myself out there.
Oh, you talking about that video you sent me? Everybody else that you just
Hey, yo, somebody had a hot dog tube where they push
the hot dog-o-matic. I don't know what it was.
And they just push hot dog like it looked like hot dog puree in a bun. Yeah.
But let me give y'all some more context. It's Lord. A hot dog in a tube. It's like a caulking tube, and you pipe the hot dog like potted meat.
Okay, never mind.
I said potted meat. That's a food item.
That's another heavily processed meat.
You eat this shit though. Like you eat this, bro. You eat this naturally.
I don't eat potted meat. So.
Bologna.
Yes.
Is potted. Is not. It ain't potted meat. But we don't know what the fuck it is. It could be Komodo dragon neck. For all we fucking know.
No, it's not. And you can get chicken only bologna. You can get beef.
You
bologna.
Don't know if it's chicken.
You know.
Do you know it's chicken? Since you know what the fuck the ramen noodles are.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure it is. And only I can tell you this based off of Brand and something that happened with his family. They can't have certain things. So if it wasn't that, they would have a reaction.
They would have a reaction. So yes. Guacamole chicken bologna is real chicken bologna.
Brent said that's 1 out of 179 fucking food items that we discussed about you with.
Look, that's just because you don't trust certain things.
You still have to read to defend to Durante's point, because Guatney makes a combo mix where it's like chicken and pork. It'll say that, so you have to make sure it's chicken only. So to Durante's point, there are times where they do be, you got to pay attention. If you're a person that has dietary restrictions, you have to really read. Otherwise, you go come home and you might be messed up a little later.
Your stomach might fall out the next time you use the bathroom. Like you want to watch that.
And then Matt said, "Nah, have y'all seen how McDonald's chicken nuggets are made? Yeah, the pink stuff. There's a lot of stuff out here in these streets. But you know, if you
but it's okay to eat certain shit. Like, do you hear this? It's just it just baffles me, yo. It's okay to eat certain fast food shit, bro. I've never seen it. I can't.
I was just asking y'all about the broth thing because you know I'm just saying my man was on the struggle meal tip and he had a lot of things that he listed because then he also mentioned homemade cinnamon toast with milk and I just like, bro, what are you doing?
Homemade cinnamon toast with milk.
Yeah. What are you saying?
So like cinnamon toast crunch with milk?
No, it's like I think he's making I think it was bread and he was having milk with it. I think.
You talking about French toast?
He said cinnamon toast. I'm telling you what the man.
Hold on, but okay, is he battering the toast, Wes, or is he toasting the toast and the cinnamon and then eating it with a glass of milk? We need to understand.
I think it's that. I gotta go look again.
Oh well, I mean,
no, because you're gonna send it to me and get pissed off. Just leave that shit with
is that why the people buy bread milk at when it snows? They I thought they were making milk sandwiches, but they making cinnamon toast and drinking milk.
They making cinnamon toast, bro. Like,
hey man.
I just had Lucky Charms for the first time. Like, I don't know how long this past week, bro. It just made me think about it. But yeah, yo, like, Wes, you nasty, bro.
Wow, wait, why am I nasty, bro?
T, the more you watch the show, the more you're gonna be like, maybe I don't agree with Wes. I'm telling you, yo, it's gonna be.
It doesn't matter. He disagrees about that piece.
See,
all right. Yeah, so he just making it look like some toast. I mean, he done toasted some bread, and I guess he didn't put some cinnamon on it.
No butter, just cinnamon.
There's probably butter here because it looked like it's buttered. Yeah, man. Y'all, anyway, that's the video. Anywho's, that's not him. The man said, "What part of the bird do you get the bone from?" I don't know what quality they get it from. It's probably comes from the chicken.
All the leftover pieces, just like all that other processed meat.
Hey, this woman can't say nothing to me when she out here having that liver mush. It's the only thing I know. That's the only thing I know.
It's certain things that I'm willing to try.
Not get judgy when you know where that's coming from. But anyway, that's not the end of that. I can tell you right now.
You know exactly where the place you eat at, where it comes from? Like, is it really coming out of the sea? Like, do you think it really is? Like, you be raw, and this not shit ain't funny. Do you think
where else you getting the fish from, man? It's Alaska Pollock.
Is what?
So hold on. Let me help you. If they can grow, not that they're selling it yet, I don't guess, but if they can grow meat in labs, they can grow fish in labs. Don't play with me.
Okay, so if you telling me that Long John is so advanced that they growing their own fish in labs now?
Listen to me. Look at me in my eye. That does not make it better for your happy ass to eat. It just doesn't. Like, it don't.
Advanced is a relative term. Number one, I wouldn't say that's advanced. I know we sometimes have bioengineered food things that we eat, but I ain't trying to eat nobody's lab grown meat. I'd like my animal alive at some point, alive and in the field or wherever they at, butchered at some point, cut up into pieces at some point, delivered to me at some point in some method, and either I'm cooking it or somebody with some skill at a restaurant is cooking it. But at any point, I wanted to have been a living being, and then I ate it. I know that sounds terrible, but listen, I'm old fashioned. I like my protein the way protein supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't saying you can get boneless sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that, but it's almost like we just listen. No, Wes. Also, there's too uniform. This is the other problem I got with them. It's too uniform because regular fish, you get big fish, you get little fish. You ain't telling me Long John Silver finding the same size fish every time they cut this.
This is what the fuck I've been.
Wes, I know you said they got 3 different little shapes they use. Wes, I'm here to tell you, they got salmon in all kinds of sizes. I ain't never seen just one uniform. I've seen, like they got variations on a uniformity, right? But I ain't never seen one fish, just all the fish always one size.
I'm so Mike here tonight. Mike said we're gonna quit all this Long John Silver slanted. That's right, Mike. Talk to him.
That's why you and Mike Nick, you got skid marks under it. Y'all motherfuckers.
Listen, he said slander Mike. You go find me. Think about it. All them 3-piece meals. You go find me that many fish that the same daggone size all the time. Come back, show me.
The fish should be different sizes though. Brandon don't always be the same size.
Your might neck smell like fish. Like that's how much y'all eat just comes out y'all pores down here. Like it has to escape from somewhere. Y'all neck sweat the fish out. Fuck y'all. Now that's what the fuck I was saying. It just don't make sense. Like they back there with a cookie cutter and just hitting whatever they got and just throwing in the batter. Like I've seen fish like different sizes, and you out here just got the same three. There's no fucking shot, bro. It just don't make sense.
I told y'all they have the cod there. They got the salmon there. And
that's not cod. That shit, bro. That's not cod. That shit is odd. Like ain't nobody eating that shit, bro.
In addition to your traditional Alaskan pollock, you got two different other types of fish they serving too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, see, and TC, right? You gotta get your meats. He spelled meat wrong. Need you do better. But you gotta get your meats from a farm. You know what I mean?
Hey man, that is a good thing. That's why I've been trying to get a lot of my meats from the F&L market around here because their stuff it is a lot fresher than the other regular stores you can go to.
That's your problem right there.
Right.
Get your meats from F&L.
Absolutely. What you mean? Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. To get your best meat.
F&L stand for fuck living. That's just stand for fuck living.
Nah.
Your life, get that shit,
bro. I'm telling you right now. I want when you come back to town, I want you to go by the F&L. Just get a pack of ground beef, eat it, and when you eat it, you ain't gonna tell me it ain't gonna take you back to a time back in the day when burgers used to taste different, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, I like my life, so I'm not going to the fuck living market. I refuse, bro. I'm just not. I'm not going. This nigga said just eat that shit. Man, no.
Yo, Meredith, I don't care what you say. You can say what you want about Long John's. Long John's always got a line. It's people always there. So it's got to be more than 12 people. But Meredith said the following. She said, well, then Wes and Mike can continue to eat at Long John's. Them and the other 12 old people in Lynchburg that eat there. Hey, Long John's be popping. I don't care what you say.
Well, Wes, I'm going to be honest. And this is saying something. Not that I don't have a high opinion of you, but this is saying something. You might be the only person I know that I think has a brain. No offense to Mike. No offense to Mike. Maybe Mike too. Mike too.
Oh, I can't see. I can't wait to hear this. Yeah, me too. I want to roast Mike too.
I don't. You and maybe Mike. Oh, and Kelvin. He ain't here tonight. I don't know if Kelvin I think Kelvin sometimes defend them people. Y'all might be the only people with a brain that go to Long John Silver's more than just because you're desperate, right? The rest of the people are like when they be paid, okay, listen. And Long John is strategically placed next to the bank. So when the older people, also I understand the older people, they old. Like I said, Wes, I don't know what I mean, I guess you eat Long John. Me and Durante go eat soup. We like living. When we get that old, because I know that stuff gumming up some arteries. Long John probably just got some insurance with some of the people. So when them people die after they fed them all that terrible fish, they cash in. That's how they keep staying in business. It's a good model for avoiding bankruptcy. But anyway, you might be one of the handful of people with a brain that go to this place, and I know you ain't been in a little bit, but that go ahead and actually give them your money.
Man, I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. Long John's ain't cheap.
Ain't none of this stuff cheap, man.
Ain't cheap to go to Long John. Long John's cost you some money.
Bro, somebody got you at gunpoint doing this shit. There's no way you can't freely do stuff like well, you know what? A person like you with no money, with money, it makes sense. You want to spend, you want a high dollar. And I don't know why
you the one. I think, Brent, you the one that helped me realize that Long John was had a little cost to it, a little more cost to it. I just be getting my stuff sometimes.
Hold on, I don't like these. What you just say? You said he helped you realize.
We were having
you never realized.
We were having a conversation about the prices of stuff at Long John.
Yeah, Durante, no, he don't. He don't look at prices. So Durante, he in there. Wes is one of those people. You know, Wes, I know you're educated and informed about many things. Wes is one of those people when you interview him, like if you happen to catch him at the grocery store and you're like, "Hi, sir, today we're out talking to people about the current price of beef today, right?" And while Wes knows beef, Well, why West Knows beef is up because there's some other things tied into it. Momentarily, let's pretend it ain't politicized. Wes is be like, so what do you think about the increased meat prices? Wes is like, well, man, listen, I just come here and buy what I buy. Like, I don't even look at the prices. The meat over there could have cost $50. I didn't know no different. I was coming here to buy my ground, my ground Angus for my burger I'm making or whatever Wes is making. He ain't looking at the tag, so he already different than most regular people. Anyway, he couldn't talk to you about it.
I look at my grease content.
I mean, I look at that too, but I also
nope, fuck no. What'd you just say to me?
Oh. I'm gonna let you got it. Take him out.
I want you to fix your lips to say that shit one more time.
I started looking at my grease content.
Where the fuck do you look at grease content eating at a fast food? This has been the Express About Nothing podcast. I'm done with this shit.
Hey man, you got to make sure you got some goodness on one side. So then when you go ahead on and get your little grease in your life, then you making up for it.
Making up for it is diabolical work.
I see where it's going. You good? I see where it's going. I see where the grease is going. You and Mike.
Huh?
You and Mike.
Look, man.
This is why old people they don't see that shit, bro.
Right. Like, that's the thing. If you're talking about old people still going there and they still alive.
That is their way of saying I'm done with life, bro. Like they're like, I'm just gonna eat this greasy ass shit.
Hey, what?
Get it over with quick. Let me stop.
What I tell you, we are now what they call middle age now. We are basically in that era, right?
Yeah.
What I already tell you now, we talk about going to the doctor and being better. And I say, okay. Sometimes I tell you, hold on, Wes. But sometimes what do I tell you, Wes? What I tell you now, I say, Wes, at some point, we got to die, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that, and I am not quite 40, right? But I'm approaching that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, 85-year-old me ain't eating no Long John because I have better sense than that. Because I know what it did to 30-something-year-old me's stomach. I got better sense than that. But now, you telling me I can have something else that ain't gonna tear my stomach up, but also maybe ain't good for me. Well, no, I'm finna die anyway after a while, so I'm gonna just enjoy it. They just want also let us not forget, and this is not a slight on our older generation. But remember, the taste buds wear down over time. So sometimes you need something strong like fish to taste. And I'm not trying to be funny. This is a scientific fact. You can look it up as we get older. Our taste buds kind of, I don't know if they just get wore out or what happens, but they're not quite as good as they are when we are younger. For many people. You need that old strong, greasy fish, I guess, to get some kind of simple, like, hey, this tastes better than even though the food you make it at home might actually be okay. The taste buds have changed in such a way that now, Wes, I can't defend you and Mike because y'all not that old yet. So y'all just got an affinity for Long John. I don't. God bless y'all.
Look, Brad, you've been eating Long John.
God bless y'all.
1969. All right, and some of them people haven't eaten it for that long, and they still around kicking. So hey, there's something to it.
I wonder how
stupid. I hate Mike. He said, "Come on, now, give me a."
Hey, Mike might be on to something right there, too. I was down my aunt's house the other day. I was like, "Ooh, in the heat of the night." So she was watching this, and then I was just sitting there watching. And I was like,
"All I hear is in the heat."
That's right. I was sitting there watching. I was getting into the story.
That shit so long. It's like I can't I swear my mom I ain't gonna say she did it, but it was crazy. It'd be time now when we get to my grandma's and that shit starting. I'm like, yo, I walk in the house of the night. I'm like, damn, every time, like shit.
Hey man, in the heat of the night, it's hey man, it got something that'll catch your attention. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey man, you give me a fish and more. Look, in the heat of the night.
More. Oh, damn, we ain't
a good ear of corn. Hey man, we might be on to something. Hey man, and that's another thing. That corn from Long John's. Hey man,
I can't believe I'm saying this. That's the one thing I do remember from Long John's. That was actually have I ate it since? No, I haven't ate Long John's since I was like 1.
Hey, well, you got a good memory for me at 1. Also, you should come on back over, man. It's still good.
Do you know how hard
I'm not getting? Why the fuck you recruit me to take an L? Like, this is nasty work. I don't like. I need better friends. He keeps telling me I need better friends. I do.
Mike and I got you, man. We'll get you. We'll get you. We got you. We'll give you good recommendations on what you need to get, and
recommendations.
Wes is selling us on corn that they bought at Walmart, stuck some sticks in, and dropped it in water. They've been cooking all that corn in the same corn water. You know, the other week we were talking about people keeping hot dog water. I'm pretty sure Long John keep the corn water. Corn tastes good because corn tastes good because it's infused with the life of 10,000 other corn ears. And like, hey man, listen, this has been blessed by the ancestors.
No, Long John's stuff is in order for them to make hot, like they use the strain bean water too. So they use it together. Like they cook the strain beans, pour it out, or pour it into the corn, cook that. Like they try to conserve. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. I can see that now. I can see it, bro. They ain't changed their grease. Hey, that one on Wars Road kept the same grease when they remodeled. They still kept the same grease. There's no way.
That grease be fresh.
It was like, don't touch that. That grease been there since 3 years ago. We tried to.
Hey, I sent y'all a video of one dude that was cooking with some oil, but no, for real.
Oh, good God, Mike. Mike said that means it's well seasoned.
It's B-R-A-N-T, man. B-R-A-N-T.
Nah, listen, Mike. They telling you that is what it is infused with the juice. You listen. I would be curious if the corn was cooked in actual clean water, if it actually had any flavor. Because at that point,
it'd be cooked in clean water, and then they put a nice little batter and the butter on it.
No, it ain't clean because you ain't going to the evening time. Because during the daytime you working, and unless you have a day off or you had to run out to town, you ain't caught no corn when they open up at 11 o'clock. So I know that corn been sitting at some juice or something. Don't tell me that.
If Mike buy me Long John's, I'll eat it.
Mike already said, "I'll buy you a box when you get in town."
You come back in town.
It's already been written. It's already on.
I gotta come in town for him to buy. So I guess y'all won't see me. Much love.
All right, y'all.
Mike, you cash at me $20. I go get it. Eat on the podcast.
Mike, I tried that before, and he returned my money.
Hey, unless you Wesley and Mike, friends don't buy friends Long John Silver's. Like, I mean, listen, if Durante hungry, last thing.
But you know what? Hey, my fault, Brent. But you know what? I gotta take up for Mike because that's the only thing I fought him for. I made fun for. But everything else, me and Mike used to change a restaurant every weekend. We'll go somewhere different. Wes can't do that because he picky as shit. Like you gotta.
We can still do that, but hey, I'll find something.
I don't want a nigga.
Yeah, almost every place got chicken tenders and burgers on the menu, baby. Out there.
See, there it is.
They put the tenders there for the. Sometimes they put the tenders there for the babies, but I don't.
Hey! I don't care if it's there.
Hey, man, the many shots at you. You just collateral. I'm sorry.
Hey, it don't matter. If it's there, it's meant to be ordered. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Hey.
What's at the People's Steak Place ordered chicken tenders.
It's been done before. Hey, it's been done before. These ain't slanders, these are truths, as you said. Hey, it is what it is.
I just need them. Again, I'm telling y'all, once they start sponsoring us, is when I'll eat it.
Hey man.
Yeah, they give me some money. I won't say nothing about the gas and trouble that come with it. I just be like, you know what? Fish.
I will mix the tartar and the cocktail sauce and drink it if they sponsor us.
I don't recommend that, but I mean that's on you if you want to do that. But hey, man, don't mess around.
Already go get the bubble. You already got the bubble gut. You might well go take it and ride it for all it's worth.
Hey, fuck it. Then afterwards, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the fuck living mark and get that hamburger that nigga telling me about.
Hey, I kid you not. I really do recommend the meat, especially the beef meats at F&L. Absolutely, you should definitely.
Did you just say beef meats?
Yes.
Okay. It sounded like I said what I was hoping you said, but it's like you said the beef meat. I was like, I don't feel comfortable no more. I just don't, bro.
Well, they do have some really well and tenderized cube steak.
Right. Durante, right. You and me, it didn't matter what he was gonna say. It didn't matter. He said what he said. It lines up perfectly. It don't matter. we were already there, Durante. We were right there. I was like, ain't no way you rescued this. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you
I want to do the show no more, bro.
What you say?
Look, for those of y'all that are local,
Fix his lips.
Look, hold on, and then next Wes gonna tell us they got and the butcher. You know how they do the thirst traps with people cooking. They do men and women. Wes gonna be like, you know, the butcher be back there with just the apron on. He got no shirt on. Then
no.
just taking them mallet and just.
Oh,
I don't think I'd be eating it at that point. No. We have to reverse that. But hey, for those of y'all that are local, I do recommend that y'all go by there and try it, and y'all have to let me know, because I definitely think that it's a better quality and better cut of meat. So I'm just gonna let you know. But Mike said, "Nah, I'm out on that, West. We not ordering chicken tenders." Hey man, yeah, I mean, if you paying, I shoot, man. Hey, we can make it. But hey, if I'm spending my money and I want something I want, I'm probably gonna get chicken tenders unless I see something I want. Man, be honest, I'm saying it's not an every time thing, but you know, certain place they look a little suspect. Chicken tenders might be on the menu. Or maybe I'm just feeling like that. Chicken tenders is definitely on the menu. Shoot, ain't no requirement. I take somebody somewhere. Hey, get what you want. I get what I want. It is what it is. Anywho's. All right, so
I'm just imagining. Hey, you want to try? I just keep going. Hey, you want to try the new steak place? Yeah, sure. I'll go over there and see what it talk about. Man, let me get them 6 tenders right there.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta prove to me you know what you're doing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
The chicken ain't even they dish. They dishes the daggone steak, and you ain't eating the dish. The dishes. That's like going to the pizza place and being. And listen, I'm not saying pizza place don't sell other things like wings and different stuff, but I like going to the pizza place and being like, I tell you what, man. Tell you what, and it's not like an Italian place. It's actually like a regular, just a pizza place. You're like, tell you what, man, make me a bologna and cheese sandwich. And you're like, what?
Hey, but that's not on the menu.
This man fixed his lips and said, "Yeah, I gotta see what you're working with, nigga. Don't chicken tenders."
Right. And listen, Wes, if you went to a chicken place, I would let you live. Because then it's a chicken place. It's a place we make chicken. I let you live on the bone-in
Hey,
part.
man, Kane been making chicken for years, and it's been terrible. So that don't work either.
Oh, no, we ain't talking about them, though. I'm saying, like, I just said, hey, let's go try the new steak place. You say, yeah, let's go. You order chicken tenders, I'm gonna look at you funny. I'm be like, now, brother, I ain't say you had to get the steak. I get you get this aversion to bone-in meat. But brother, you could have got a burger. It's still beef. Like,
hey, that's been done before too. Hey, I'm not always stick with the tenders. It be different things, you know. Hey man,
what they do it. That's not their dish, Wes. That's not. They just got that there. They just got that there.
Look, man. I look. It's not an always thing. I just be saying it has happened, okay? And
that's
it can happen. It may happen.
This man went to Waterstone and asked for fucking chicken tenders. Like you gonna piss me off, bro. Like.
Hey man, now back to Brand's example. Hey man, if the pizza place served a bologna sandwich, I might be curious. Hey, yeah, let me get that bologna and cheese. Let's see what you work with.
Hey, I'm gone.
If it's on the menu, I might ask a question or 3 and be like, you know what? Anyway, man. Hey, y'all, we gonna get ready to wrap the show up for the night. Hey, I appreciate everybody that came in, enjoyed the conversation and all that good stuff.
I wish I was here.
If y'all got any more questions about the struggle meals and or my weird taste of food, hey, put them in the comments. We'll address it next week or whatever. If you're watching later on, you got questions, put it in the comments. We'll address it.
Send it to me, please, so I can catch this motherfucker off guard. It's gonna really make me realize I need better friends.
I mean, I've been telling you that for years, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. But that's not it.
I will purposely. No, you know what? We'll talk about it. That's all show topic.
Oh Lord. Anyway, man, I want to thank y'all for rocking with us. Please like, share, subscribe, and do all those things. Brad, what you want to tell the people?
Hey man, see something, say something. Check out Gifted Hands. QR code will be on the screen. If you're listening It's Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram. Link to the website's in the bio. Get your events planned, get your custom decor, your items created, whatever you envision, she can help make it a reality. Valentine's Day is around the corner. Definitely plenty of time to get that put together. If you need charcuterie and you want a strategy maybe for the Super Bowl, that's also around the corner. Let us know. We won't be in town, but we can maybe make a delivery before we leave town. So let us know. I'll be back probably by the time the game comes on, but we won't be back early that morning. Anyway, but yeah, we appreciate the love. And I'll leave. My last thing tonight will be this. I don't normally get real personal on the show like this, but y'all take care of your people, man. If you got family and you ain't seen them in a while, reach out to them. Let them know you love them. You don't know when the last time it will be that you will see, the people you love and care about. So take opportunity. If you haven't heard from a person in a while, you're thinking about them, let that thought turn into some action. You can't control if they pick up the phone or respond to you, whatever happens. But take the opportunity and reach out to somebody. And rest in peace to Rico, my big cousin. He got his wings, and it's been an interesting week for us as a family. So take care of your people. Look out for one another.
Absolutely. Definitely reach out to your people that you think about, and and all that good stuff. Speaking of people, Byron is not here tonight, but we got to talk about big dogs. Y'all be sure to shop Big Dogs Only. Check in with my mans. It's finna be cold. If you're local, you might be able to reach out to him and get your order delivered real quick. Put some money in my man's pockets real fast if you're gonna be cold out here in these streets. But yeah, be sure to shop Big Dogs Only. Scan the QR code, go to the site, check out the big dog. And Durante, man, what you want to tell the people?
Y'all be safe out here. Go make that money. Go conquer the rest of the week. Wash your ass, brush your teeth, just because winter out right now. And yeah, even when it snows, don't sit in the house all day. Not wash your ass. All right, you stuck in there. Don't just come out. Don't come out of the house without wash your ass. All right, if you don't take a shower in your own home, okay, cool. You stuck in the snow. All right, do your thing. But if you staying there too long after 3 days and try to come out, you're gonna fuck around and melt the snow. All right.
That might be the desired effect.
that might be, but don't do it. All right, because if your breath hot and it smell like you used Q-tip and melted plastic, I need y'all to do better.
How do you know these things?
I'll be making shit up, bro. Like, what you mean? I'll be making shit up. Like,
oh man, I just had to mess with you. Anyway,
the bag you had since you was in 5th grade, it smell like that. Do better.
Mm-hmm. Do better. Absolutely.
He had after he worked in the yard. Do better.
Absolutely, do better. Including smelling Durante's paint on hairline. Can't even hear Durante. That's crazy. Anyway, this been the Experts About Nothing podcast. We out.
Paint on hairline. Look him, little nigga. Y'all be safe, yo.